So I wanted to talk about, and it's been a lot of talk and attention about the crazy statistics that Black women face, the maternal mortality rates, and how we're, unfortunately, 3 times more higher to experience death, during birth than white women. That's just, you can Google it, it's everywhere. And I actually was forwarded an article, or an interview rather, with even the vice president. They were talking about it and talking about some things that they are trying to do. I think starting like a hotline and extended Medicaid coverage for emotional and mental support and things like that. And those are wonderful efforts, and they're greatly appreciated. But what I wanted to do, and just to keep it real, like honestly, when you even look up like the reasons why Black women, why we're a part of these statistics like this, like I just want to read it to you real quick. It said there's a long-standing history of healthcare disparities and systemic racism within the healthcare system. And I'm gonna just keep it right there. Because if you can Google ChatGPT or whatever, and that's what pops up, like we hear so many times where people just throw out words, right? Like you hear disparities, healthcare disparities, and systemic racism, and what was the other one? And I said I was going to keep it there. Like really understand what those words mean, so that you can really understand the severity of the situation. They said it's a long-standing history, and when you think disparities, that's inequality, right? And then when you hear systemic racism, that is discrimination and bias patterns that are deeply embedded and ingrained into the healthcare system. Like if they would have put all the adjectives of what systemic racism and disparities mean, like you would really get the understanding and the clear picture of, dang, they really not for me. Like they're really, like, it's just in the system. There may be some in there, and like I always make that disclaimer that there are great doctors, OBs, and all of that of all races throughout the healthcare system. I'm not saying all are bad, but what I'm saying is you cannot rely upon a system that is deeply ingrained and embedded to be against you. We have to read the books. We have to educate ourselves. We have to find doulas. We have to find advocacy. We have to do the work for ourselves. We got to do just as much as we do when we're trying to vet restaurants, when we go on trips, with the things that we put real effort into. We have to do that. Keep that same energy for when it's time for us to bring babies into this world, because they're not going to do it for us. It is absolutely up to us, and we cannot continue to perish because of lack of knowledge. Just did a live on this with a doctor the other day. Like, we have to do it, guys. That's it. Y'all have a blessed one.